Hello everyone, I'm Carolyn Clairvoyant and I want to welcome you to my channel. Hello everyone, and I'm welcoming you to your September Tarotscopes. But before I start, I wanted to go through a few things that have been changing. Of course, if you've been checking into my website, you may have noticed it's had a bit of a facelift, which is quite beautiful. However, if you've got your old links in there, you may need to update them so that you're able to get my current links, because that was also changed. I do have a few special announcements, so if you've been following my travels and trying to book in with me, you may be seeing that my events calendar has been quite full. I'm down in Ballarat or around the Melbourne area at the moment. I'm going to be here for approximately about another month. Then I head over to around about Geelong. So this is your chance to connect with me if you want to have a face-to-face reading. Of course, I'm going to be back in Bathurst, New South Wales around about the 7th of November for private face-to-face readings, and also in Mudgee around about the 30th of November and the 1st of December. And you can check out all of this via my carolynclairvoyant.com website, or if you're on Facebook, of course, look me up under Carolyn Clairvoyant. I've made a bit of a change this month. I've decided to give you a little bit of a glimpse into how I work with the tarot. You may be finding that it's quite different, and others may be finding it's quite a stimulus. It's really fantastic for those that are learning tarot as well. You can understand the interpretations through somebody else's feelings or assumptions or training as well. So don't forget, if you also would like to learn tarot, you should check out my website. I also do teach, and I've released my own book and deck, which you will see me using my deck throughout this reading as well. Well, I thank you everybody. I hope you've really enjoyed connecting with me, and I look forward to many months ahead, if not many more years ahead, for us to all join together. So right now, just enjoy your monthly Tarotscopes. Okay, Leo, what does September hold for you? We're about to find out. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to cover the 5 aspects of your life. I'm going to talk about the home and the family, or where you are within yourself right now. We're going to talk about your career goals and aspirations, your finance, health and well-being, and of course your relationship areas. So the first thing that you do have around you in connection with the home and the family is the Temperance in reverse. Now, the Temperance in reverse tells you that you need to take some pressure off, or the expectations of what you feel is going to bring you happiness or comfort. This could be about you moderating your expectations on what you feel others should be doing to make you feel happy. Therefore, there is this chance to really look at things from a different perspective. The Temperance often just tells me that this is a time in which you need to just step back, be more the observer rather than running ahead, and by doing that you'll probably achieve a lot more. Now, for those that have been waiting for a house sale, the pressure is off. It's happening. For those that are looking for purchasing and buying, the pressure is off. It's happening. For those that are looking at making changes to the family and the home dynamics, once again the key word, the pressure is off. Okay, and you'll start seeing some of those areas starting to manifest. Now, of course, it's going to take a little time. There's a stepping stone, so you're going to be finding that this could be important around now for all of that planning, but also you'll see the results possibly up around about the time of November and December. Your career goals and aspirations. Look, you're clear about what it is that you want or what you need, but at the same token, you're still kind of going over issues or problems that may have been surfacing there for the last couple of months. So now that the dust is about to settle, you could see some very prospective opportunities in connection with new work and new employment. Maybe you're getting the all clear on a project, or you've just got that pass and you're going to uni or college. Whatever it is, it starts off in this month, but you may find it takes a couple of more months to come into order. So look between the times of now for everything to start manifesting. However, you could see between the times of October and November, it's very much still happening, and even right up until February next year. So there's like lots of little areas that could be all working together to make this very much possible. Your financial areas, look, you've got the Queen of Cups sitting here. This is all about nurture and being able to look at ways in which you can put your financial areas back into a more workable solution, especially if you've been helping out others. You may be finding it's quite prominent or prevalent in and around here. That's what you tend to be doing, is probably spending your money more on others than it is for yourself. However, you could see that this is something that makes you feel quite happy and quite confident. What I love about the Queen of Cups is when she turns up, now for anyone that's trying IVF or fertility or other areas, okay, she tells you that that money is actually going to be quite good for you, or the outcomes that you are looking to achieve could very much come into place. Your health and your well-being. Now, you've got the Hangman in reverse. Now, the Hangman tells you that you've been going through some resistances. Maybe you're a little stubborn. You won't go and see somebody. Maybe you know you shouldn't be eating something, but you continue to do it. Therefore, this month, guess what's going to happen? It's going to come up and bite you. So you're going to have to trust yourself when you know that your body can't take a particular food or a particular habit that you have, then this is what's going to happen. You're going to break out. You're going to find you're going to have headaches. You're going to have frustrations. You might find your nervous system all over the place. So Spirit is just saying here, you know, look at this, because you're kind of like a little bit persistent. You're deciding that, you know, no, I know better. But guess what? Spirit knows better, because your body is not going to be too accommodating if you keep giving it what it doesn't need. Now, your influence for your relationship areas. You've gone through a period of time where you have had to go back to being able to see people on a different basis. This means that where you may have spent time with strong friendships or relationships or other areas, it's changed over time. There are still some stable connections that are important, but you're very careful now. You don't introduce too much into your life. You don't like to need to feel that, you know, people might require more from you than what you can feel that you're capable of giving. And this is what this card is about. It's about sometimes feeling a little bit taken advantage of. But then the flip side of this is about you taking advantage of circumstances around you. So you might find that there is a wonderful new friendship, or if you're single, a wonderful new relationship on the horizon, and it's up to you to step up onto that plate and to be a little bit more proactive in making this work. And in doing that, you may actually find that this is quite an advantageous time for love. It doesn't mean that you need to give up everything, okay, to that person or that situation. It just means that you need to work towards what you feel can be a little bit more encouraging. And this could be friendships, like I said, or relationships or other areas of your life, because you are a little bit cautious. This is Spirit's message. This is the card that dropped out when I was doing the shuffling. Now, Spirit's message tells you that there's been a big holding pattern in your life, and that was been around since last spring. Now, it doesn't matter which hemisphere you're in, these delays are still there. Now, for us here in Australia or over in this hemisphere, then the delays are through to September, October and November. But it doesn't mean it's not happening. It just means that you've got time to reassess or reprocess your plans and your goals and to see if they're going to be workable. It's almost like Spirit's giving you time so that you don't feel like you're leaping or jumping in and feeling that pressure to make a decision right now. And for others, if your plans and goals have been on the back burner for a little bit of a time, then you may be seeing that this is quite an advantageous period of time in which you're going to see those results starting to manifest and move forward. Well, thank you so much, Leo, for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed your Tarotscopes for the time of September.